Oh my gosh. You guys, first let's get into this hair. But I'm just so happy because like I wasn't having a bad morning or nothing, but I was having a heavy. You know what's crazy? It don't even really be heavy. It just be like I wake up and look around, be like, what the fuck? So yeah, but
are you going to ruin this fucking moment?
I absolutely have to.
What in the Bob?
But, how are you guys doing? Thank you for being here, liking, subscribing, for being you, and for being a part of my dream. I'm just about to talk. Well, I'm about to talk real quick on my activist shit, or whatever the fuck it's called. Because we're gonna talk about, I guess, this country. Because I've been seeing so much about, I guess, what Trump is doing, which once again is not him. It's the... and before I get into anything, y'all, this is just for like, just to talk, okay? Open your mind. Don't take nothing offensive. If you do, I don't know, look into yourself and stuff like that, because it's really not that deep, especially when it comes to this country. So yeah, it's just a perspective. It's just to open things up, open up a conversation. Hey, but basically, I don't even know how to explain what I want to say, but I don't know, if you think about this country and the history, and then with everything that's going on right now, it's kind of like, you know how they say things have to get worse before they get better? It's kind of like that. And then not only that, it's like everything that is going on is like a stage, in the sense that, you know how like life really is a movie, in terms of like, yeah, I was literally just talking about this in my other videos, in terms of like everything is gonna unfold and everything is already written, like it's done, right? So with everything that's going on right now, it's low-key been going on for years too. It's just now, I guess, like at the top, about to tip or whatever the fuck. But it's like, when you think about things like that, it's like you can't get wrapped up in what's going on right now, because it really is here for something bigger. It's something that's just that they're not telling us, or that we just can't see right now. But you really can't go off of kind of what you're seeing, because if you go off of what you're seeing, that's where you do get caught up. You're giving them your energy, which is what they thrive off of. If you ever seen the movie The Matrix, that shit is fucking real. The system and everything, that's what they thrive off of. Also, another thing too, you know, especially you white people, you cannot sit here and cry or do about what's going on, blah blah blah, because like when everything was going on with black people and slavery and stuff, and then Jim Crow, and then how they constantly made laws and all these things to stop black people from doing this and doing that, like nobody else did anything. So you let shit happen with black people. Now, of course, as black people, we're continuing to rise and get better, and we're remembering who we actually are in terms of gods, in terms of consciousness and everything like that. Of course, you cannot hold us down for like ever, and especially now. So now it's like, it's affecting everybody, you guys as well, I guess. I don't know, for real. I don't get into the white people shit, but the point is, you can't cry. No, you know, white people should never cry. They should never laugh. I'm just, yeah, because this shit is just funny. And you know what else is crazy? Like when it comes to the money and the economy and stuff like that, once again, I'm not too much in that shit, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But in terms of seeing things in patterns, when it comes to America is in debt to a lot of people, including its own citizens, including Native Americans, the people that they killed, the black communities that they flooded, burned, killed as well. Hurricane Katrina, if you guys haven't watched the movie, it's called like When the Bow Breaks. Even that, like, America is in debt to the whole world. It's not just these other countries, you know, they're sending $100+ billion to Ukraine and all that shit. whole time they're $100 billion in debt to us. You know, they killed our kids, killed our men, women, the cops in the system, and even the people that's in the house and that you see on TV, they're not even real. Some of them are literally aliens or reptilians from other planets. You know what's crazy? I kind of sound crazy saying this shit, but this shit is real though. Because it's kind of like aliens and reptilians coming from other planets to here to kind of, I mean, I don't really know what their whole point is. I don't know if it's control or, like I said, maybe this is just written and it just has to happen. But yeah, they came here for that, and they're doing that now. Not only that, a lot of people, including Trump, are actors. They're people, regular people like us, that have jobs like us, but their job is to put on a mask and put on like a whole suit and everything and go up there and act like this person. So nothing is real, for real, for real. Everything is fake, and low-key everything is a lie. So when you think about it in terms like that, you honestly can't even take these people seriously. They want to keep raising prices, and also you have to remember how much power you as an individual has, and then of course you as an individual adds to us as a collective. It's just like however you see everything that's going on is basically how your life is going to be. If you see everything that's going on and you're like, oh my gosh, they're raising prices, I'm not going to have enough money, I'm going to go like this, I'm going to be like that, and you're going to cause that for yourself. Meanwhile, there's other people, or like a whole nother half of people, that are continuing to live their best lives, that are continuing to believe in themselves, that are continuing to have faith in themselves and trust in the universe, God, whatever you believe in. And they're continuing to live their best life and just continue to be happy and know like, we're gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? So just remember that you are in control, and you are a creator, and you are more than what they have told you. I think it's also crazy too how so many people wouldn't even know what to do if they didn't have a job or money. I think it's just sad that America has literally built it up to this, because you're more than a job, you know, and we're more than money or what we do for money, and you know, stuff like that. Of course, money is nice, it brings you here, brings you there, pays your bills, but you're still more than that. You still have an imagination, you still have dreams, you still have purpose, you still have fulfillment, you still have you, like, you know what I'm saying? So we weren't just brought here to just like kind of be like a robot, I guess. You know, you're way more than that. You're literally the universe in human form. And another thing too, humans, I think it's crazy, but I mean, it's smart too, because white people, the system have made it to where like us humans really have big ass heads, to where we think like we run everything, and we don't. Like, we're just here, a part of nature, you know. But they taught us like we're better than this, or we're bigger than that, we're bigger than the trees, and we're bigger than this, and we're bigger than the animals, and it's at the point where like the animals are scared of humans. And it's not because the animals are scared or like that's in their nature. No, it's because look at what the fuck humans have done. But the world does not revolve around humans. It really doesn't. Like, we're just part of it, and we're just here to be and do human shit and enjoy that, as we're just here on earth, the same way that animals are just here enjoying, you know, they do what they gotta do. Bears, they hibernate. Butterflies and caterpillars, they go in their cocoons and do what they gotta do, come out to the next level, you know, like stuff like that. That's us as well. We're just humans. We just have brains, we have hands and all these things, so we can create and we can do this, but we're supposed to be using it to help each other and help earth. But they made it to where it's become like a labor type of thing. They made it to where a lot of people want to kill themselves because they don't have money, or they can't take care of their family, or, you know, a lot of people are turned selfish and miserable. You know, it's just sad, all in all. But hey, that is what they want, because it does benefit them at the end of the day. If we continue being distracted and stuff like that, then we won't be asking them questions. Because like I said, during Hurricane Katrina, not only is it a theory, allegedly, that they purposely flooded Katrina in the black neighborhoods, I think for like insurance purposes or something like that. when is it fucking not something like that? But not only did they flood the places, they also killed and raped people that were in that dome, kids that were in that dome. They also wouldn't let people go out to get water or food. You know, there's stories that people have said that they would come outside and like guns would be pointed at them and stuff like that, so they couldn't even go to get food or even medical help for like their grandparents, or you know, it's flooding, people like that. And then not only that, the shit, it was just so traumatizing how this country literally did not even care about Katrina, because there were bodies in the water. People had to smell that. The water became like so toxic and stuff like that, that like I say, even if you did go out your house, I guess you low-key couldn't, because like, you know, it's toxic water. But even all of that, it's like, you owe us something, but you want to raise the prices on us and have us try to pay your debt off. I'm basically paying debt off to myself. That is just, you know, coming out of us. But you know, but money is energy. It does flow, it goes out, it comes back, and everything is, at the end of the day, money is the outside thing. So however you think of it, you know, you gotta like change your thoughts and your wiring kind of around it. But for the most part though, you know, we're just like, they're taking money out, and a lot of people who work jobs, as you know, aren't getting raises, or aren't, you know, it's just not keeping up for a lot of people. So yeah, when you think about that, and then of course in one of my videos I was saying that there was a point in time in history where slaves were worth more than banks and corporations, stock market and everything. Like slaves literally was like the money for real. Unfortunately, I hate to say it like that, but we were. But how many of us have seen a penny back of that? And then we go to these banks and they're sending messages out about how like, oh, you know, there's a glitch, or you might not see this, and you know, all types of shit, credit systems and all that stuff. So yeah, I just want you guys to like think about your best self and continuing to be that, even throughout all the madness and stuff. Don't let it eat you up. Just kind of laugh at it. And like, I know it's not funny, because I know there's people out there suffering and struggling. Yeah, I know. But yeah, like I said, you're God. You're all God. That's what like the Christ consciousness is. And it's also crazy too, because like this literally is for real, like modern day slavery, or just slavery here now. Because even when it comes to like Jesus and stuff, you just have people saying, oh, this is just Jesus coming back, and Jesus is coming back, and this is the start, and da-da-da. Y'all, Jesus didn't come back during slavery, when we was getting whipped and lynched and killed. He didn't come back during that. He didn't come back after the same people, as in the KKK, are cops now, and like I said, in the White House and all that. He ain't come back then, when they were beating up Rodney King and killing our men. There's still sundown towns. Jesus didn't come back to those towns. But now you think Jesus is coming back again now. No. That's what they want. Because if you believe in something bigger than yourself or whatever, you will never really get up and kind of change for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even like all of us, well, most of us do believe in something bigger, or you know, like me, I do believe in like the universe and the powers and everything. But at the same time, I believe that God is within everybody. I feel like we're all God. We're all love. We're all a miracle. But if you believe in something like bigger outside of that, and you don't really believe any of that for yourself, you're going to continue looking outside of yourself for help or for somebody to save you, which doesn't work, because at the same time you're doing that, you're settling for what's going on, which means that the systems and stuff can continue to take advantage of you. But I just think that that's so funny how people are saying that now. And like I said, it just reminds me of slavery, when they like wrote their own Bible and try to make us read, or try to preach that to us on their, you know, massa and all that, they churches or whatever the fuck. They was trying to preach that to us, and say, you know, well, God wanted you to be slaves and blah, da, 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 da. So then it was like, we just continue to hope and pray and do. It's just really crazy how like patterns just repeat and they cycle. And yeah, but I feel like now, especially, like I said, I do believe in reincarnation. So especially with a lot of us being back here, it's just kind of like, oh, we're not doing that anymore. Especially with everything going on. It's like at one point in time I used to feel like we gotta do something, but now it's just like I feel like all the work we have to do is internal, because I feel like everything else that we've done or do through, and you know, even Malcolm X was saying how like the only way to talk to these people is to use violence, because that's the only language they understand. But even then, it's like, who wants to do all that? Like, it's 2025. You know, live, laugh, love. So it's like, who wants to like do all of that? But it is just like all the work really is internal, because as you continue to work internally, you change externally. And then like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's just a whole process, and it's so cool. But you do gotta kind of understand it. But that brings me to Christ consciousness, in the terms of like understanding that all we are is God consciousness, awareness. You know, a lot of times we get wrapped up in like, oh, we're humans and we're here and we have to do this and we have to do that and we have to do this and we have to do that. But it's like when you kind of ask questions and seek answers from like within and kind of know yourself, I guess it's kind of like you realize that you're actually bigger than just a human, and you're bigger than just what we see each other. All of us are, you know. And then as you continue to think that about yourself and realize, oh my gosh, I really am love, and I really am here to, you know, be abundant, or honestly be anything you want to be. Truly, honestly, that's what the universe is about. The universe is so smart and creative that like, look at everything it's made, you know. So you literally could be this or you could be that. Like, you have all the power to be honestly whatever you want to be, good or bad. Hey, but you know, when you do have a connect, and once again, and then this goes into how we're all connected, because once a lot of us are starting to do that and we're starting to teach each other and help each other and everything like that, now you have a group. Y'all, I got bumps, you got asthma, but once you have like a group of people, you know, now you're continuously changing the world, and everything is just like touching like everything, and the light and everything is just touching here and there and do, which is also why they killed revolutionary leaders and all that stuff, because they didn't want people like the Black Panthers and Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Tupac and stuff. Well, that's his own story, but you know, that's why the FBI and stuff would like watch these people, because it's like, oh, we can't have them changing the world and teaching and educating about stuff. So yeah, I could keep going deep into it, but I just wanted to share that, just to say, once again, I do know people are genuinely struggling and battling a lot of things. Y'all already know I'm the mental health warrior, but at the same time, there is other sides and there is other perspectives and other things that you can open yourself up to, or be kind of open to, which does include love, happiness, and joy. And same way like during COVID, you know, a lot of people did, as much as people were struggling or there was a lot of people who also were becoming millionaires. There was a lot of people who also were quitting their jobs and starting their own hobbies, or actually following their dreams. You know, it's like now from here on, honestly, we can continue, everybody can continue doing that, you know. So yeah, I just want to encourage you guys to do that. Follow your dreams, follow your bliss, follow your highest passion and form and self, and just continue to believe in yourself, and continue to just believe in greatness and the universe, because everything does happen for us and it happens for a reason. But like I said, I know it's like easier, well actually it's not easier said than done, because the reason why I'm saying it is because I done it, and when I was doing it, it was hard. So doing it is gonna be hard, uncomfortable, but hey, I don't know, was I babbling? But yeah, hopefully that just, you know, and us Black people, we want our fucking money. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, for being here. Let me know what you guys are thinking, or like any questions or anything, once again, this is a safe place and you're welcome here to share your opinions, your perspectives, and everything like that. Continue being you, continue being positive, and continue living your own life. At the end of the day, we all gonna die, okay? Whatever the fuck is going on. So have fun, travel. And then people be like, oh, don't spend your money here, don't spend your money here. Y'all, that's not gonna work. It's just not. You have to get damn near everybody to agree and do that shit. So don't get me wrong, yes, little things like how we did with Starbucks and everything, it does, you know, affect it or whatever, but at the same time, these companies are still kind of gonna thrive, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but like, live your life. You want to travel, go travel. You want to shop at Amazon, get your shit off at Amazon. You're gonna die. So yeah, love you guys.